and I could be dead wrong about this, I believe Fire Breath negates the banana, if I'm not mistaken. If he throws the banana at him, I think the Fire Breath will incinerate it. Do not quote me on that because I'm actually not positive on that fact. But if that's the case, which I think it is, that's going to be a really good thing for Sankso in this matchup.
Sankso immediately trying to take to the air and just dump a boatload of pain onto the head of Rivers, which they're just going to have to hold in the first 20 seconds of the match, already up to 78%. That is not how Rivers wants to be carrying on in Tunis.
No, absolutely not. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You know, Bowser, if he actually is able to somehow outmash Rivers once he's up close, you know what Bowser could do. Land a falling nair into any semblance of a kill confirm, you know, regrab with the forward B over and over. Once Bowser's actually in, I feel like he can actually do some very solid work against Diddy, but Diddy is the kind of character that can just annihilate, and I mean annihilate Bowser at the mid-range, man. Just strike the fear of God in him with the banana. Like you mentioned, can't even really be relying on shield, which is something that Bowser players love to do, you know. Once Bowser mains are out of their mash, you know, and it's their turn to play defensively, they got all a plethora of out-of-shield options. And like you mentioned before, Diddy doesn't care about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so versatile what this character can do. Took a while for Diddy to come back, but I can't imagine anyone really missed it after Smash 4, but nevertheless, here it is, your favorite chimp. I think Diddy's a chimp. I want to say that. Either way. Yeah, I'm sure I've gotten something wrong. Either way, it's going to be a forward throw, putting Rivers into disadvantage. Not for long. It's going to be those rocket barrels propelling him back to the stage. The ledge guard looking for the back air to score the stock, and indeed, they will get it. That's loser's side. A River runs through it, and it is sweeping Sankso away.
That's just one more situation that Rivers just decided was a literal and metaphorical no-fly zone, Stu. Saying you're going to be putting yourself in that exploitable up E off the level right there, it's not going to matter. Rivers is the kind of guy who's just going to keep that onslaught going again and again and again. And it's why he is personally one of my favorite players to watch, man. I love watching this guy just mash insane, you know, not even just mash insane aggression on or off somebody's block to really, you know, bait them into dropping their shield so he can get an insane combo to boot on top of it, man, because this guy's punish game is as practiced as his pressure is, to say the least. That on top of his movement and his neutral, which is already such an intimidating thing to deal with against Rivers in the first place. It's all those elements combined that are so practiced that lets you know you are fighting against a top player right here. But hey, Sankso saying, I don't care about the status of this guy. I'm here to beat him today, see what I can do. But there's a 164% deficit on screen. And now it's 0.
Yeah, all you need is one opportunity, and if you find yourself just kind of sitting in flame breath, and if you're vulnerable, that banana is still going to do work. Unfortunately, not nullified nearly to the extent that Sankso would have liked, and that's going to be a pretty decisive Game 1 victory for Rivers, who has been running through this bracket after being sent down again by a Luigi. It's one of those weird things that we have to just keep telling ourselves, but how many times are we going to see Rivers succumb to some weird Wi-Fi thing in right before the beginning of top 16, and then all of a sudden just make this run through losers?
So far, I believe it's been about 3 times.
At least. And this second week in a row, at minimum, second week in a row. Because remember, it was Lardo last week. You know, chat again, hashtag Plant Gang. Much love to Lardo. And then this week, going down to Luigi, and I'm not even going to say a random Luigi because they were obviously a very good player. It's just, I mean, you don't expect that from Rivers, but they always make up for it seems. And Blutsauger, you know, taking that by a score of 2-1 was no accident. They played really well.
For sure. For sure, my friend. And it's just so interesting to see because I know it's a matchup that Rivers is very familiar with as well. But, I mean, you know Diddy. Not Diddy. You know Luigi. Character can just explode out of nowhere really quickly. I mean, both these characters on screen very explosive as well. Town and City, though, might negate some of that explosive nature, to say the least. A little more room to work with on the part of Sankso in our final best-of-3 set of the evening. Now he might not have to worry as much about having to deal with Diddy. Up close. Perhaps he wants to just sort of slow the neutral down, just pace himself a little bit more, just prepare himself for whatever option that Rivers is going to decide to do involving the banana. But at the same time, I personally feel like that, unfortunately, self-destructs right there. The neutral can be terrifying with the more range, but who knows?
Yeah, and still hanging on through whatever means they possibly can. Rivers has not dropped a set to Sankso yet. They have played a few times. Actually, they played at a Platinum Star, if this is any indication.
Yeah, Sankso used to be a regular at the actual Platinum Star venue.
Interesting.
I think I remember that, actually. I think I played him before.
Yeah, he was a lot of these guys.
Amazing. Oh, I didn't even know it was from the area.
No, they're Jersey, pretty sure.
Wow.
I want to say, yeah.
I had no idea.
Well,
Genuine.
Either way, it's pretty rad seeing them come back into the fold through online, and hopefully we see them at a actual online event. Certainly have plenty of Bowsers in Jersey to choose from, and certainly to learn from. You got obviously the King Koopa himself, Leon, but who needs tutelage when you're playing like this? Gotta say, Sankso taking Rivers down to their last stock.
There are 3 Bowser mains off the top of my head in New Jersey, and they are all named David.
Oh my gosh! Wait, actually?
Yeah, there's also Chaos.
That's strange.
Tokyo's name is David?
Tokyo? No, you're thinking of Chaos.
No. Well, dude, Tokyo
was
Lucas main.
And then now he's Violet though.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then you have Chaos, who's David.
You're thinking of Chaos.
Bowser.
I was. You're right.
And then there's also DJ Venom, who is the Bowser main, whose name is David.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes me think that I should just, pick up this character at some point. God knows he's enough of a masher, but anyway, it's still rocking game number 2 here, and it's going to be evened out in the favor of Rivers right here, but about 116% differential, not dying off of the top right here. This is a huge moment for Sankso right here, man. He's got to hold on to this lead sternly and strongly, but he's not. Still playing in that horrible mid-range against him right here. Finally able to land the side B and take the game right there, though. I was a little worried for a second. He started playing in the mid-range of Diddy, where Banana can be the most threatening against a big body like Bowser, who might have a hard time avoiding it, but I think the whole time he was doing that because he knew that he was at such low percent, he'd be able to tank whatever damage that he would get off of a banana hit if he just kept trying to just force his way in with that side B, in pretty much true Bowser fashion, to say the least. And it worked out for him. Now he's only 1 game away from losers finals.
Yeah, that's certainly one way of doing it, and this you got to think that they're learning a certain deal of patience that would come in handy against someone like GOS, who was the Mega Man from Michigan, waiting in losers final for one of these 2 combatants. But again, this is someone. Both of these competitors, even though Sankso hasn't really had the track record of success that you would like against Rivers, showing that they're not going to quit on this. And, well, now you just gave Rivers Final Destination. You gave Diddy Final Destination. This could be trouble. Although, gotta say, Sankso thus far looks to be up to the task.
Yeah, this is a ballsy pick, to say the least. You got to be pretty damn confident in your neutral to deal with Diddy on Final Destination, but I mean, evidently it's working out for him.
Like, straight up.
I don't have tea to choke on, but if I did, God knows I would probably have to go to the emergency room already. Holy moly. What a stock, what an up smash coming out from Sankso. That's a hell of a way to open Game 3, dude.
Yeah, that is a statement stock. Sankso saying, bring not that weak stuff into my house! 3-1, Sankso is 1 stock away from pulling this off, David!
Rivers, your punish game better be immaculate. You better be landing those neutral layers into a second neutral layer in whatever direction they're going to fly, whether it's up or down. You got to punish this guy over and over and over again with the up smash. Not even killing? Oh my god, he was at something like 140, man. Bowser, of course, the King Koopa, heaviest character in the game, nothing doing. This is as good of a position as you can pretty much be in for Bowser, ladies and gentlemen. Now you're going to see Sankso hold down the advantage and make it as hard as possible for Rivers to fight his way in with that banana. And on a stage like FD2, man, my god!
Yeah, there is no easy way out of this one. Surviving up to 181 and the back throw. Rivers, not like this, Rivers. The grab is going to miss. Sankso not going to be able to take the stock quite yet. Is Rivers going back for the banana? Is that going to be the death knell for them? The monkey flip earns them advantage, but I don't know how long that's going to last. Well, lasts as long as Rivers would like. They will eventually take that stock, but potential JV3 here as Sankso gains the ledge.
We talk about how Rivers was prepared for the option of the Bowser bomb onto, again? Oh, see, he went for it the second time right there to try to cheese out an early stock. You know he needed it if he wanted any chance to bring it back, but nothing doing, says Sankso. That lead, that deficit was just too much. And Sankso with the upset right there to advance to losers finals. You know he's feeling good, Stu.
I mean, you have to after that. Give Sankso some credit. They fought back to make that thing happen. Their set count before that was 5-0 in favor of Nevermore Rivers, but Sankso making it happen, finally getting that set win. And after so many wins, so many victories for that Diddy against that Bowser, it's the King Koopa that winds up taking it.
And that's the option I was talking about before, man, when he just hung on, when Sankso just hung on the ledge forever and decided to Bowser bomb onto the fallen banana to ensure that he would have no lag. Yet he still rolled in, expecting Rivers to run in for the punish, but Rivers, he, as practiced of a Diddy as he is, man, was prepared for a weird, specific, janky situation like that. That is how you know this guy is that practiced, man. When you're a Diddy, you put the banana by the ledge, and you're prepared for all sorts of options. Oh, he's going to jump, I'll back air. He's going to roll in, I'll up tilt, and I'll up smash. He's going to do neutral get up, I'll run in and grab off of the trip banana. You're fighting against a Bowser, and your reaction time is that good to the point where it'd be like, yeah, oh, I know what Bowser's going to do there. If he's going to jump up, Bowser bomb onto the banana to ensure he has no lag, and then wait for the tech roll in because I know he's going to expect me to run in there. Yeah, I'm Rivers. I'm prepared for that.